we had a group interview, and after the group interview, they pulled me aside to confirm that I couldn't wear dreads because it was a policy. As I heard about that, I was disappointed and confused because as we read through the policy, they never said there was no dreads about. When I told my mom, she called them up and asked them that what was the problem, and there was no saying that there was no policy of having dreads in the paper, that it would take string hairstyle. I shared my experience on Facebook, and that's how I kind of went viral from the likes and shares that people gave me.
Did they say specifically what it was about dreadlocks that they had a problem with?
No, they just said it's an extreme hairstyle. Okay. That's all she said. She said, they never said anything about it being a safety hazard or anything. They just said dreads are not allowed.
So you've gone for the job, and they've said that they're not allowed. What happened at that point?
At that point, when they told me it wasn't allowed, they really, if I wanted to work there, I had to cut it for me to work there. So, obviously, I was not going to do that. That's not a reason for me to work there. It's not a career. It's just a simple job for summer. So, yeah, after that, I told my mom about this kind of problem. Instead of, be like, oh, well, find another job. Nah, she did something about it, as everybody else did.
I didn't go in there, but I did call her, and asked her, like, what is he telling me true? Because I've never heard it, you know what I'm saying? And I've been here for 33 years and never heard that dreadlocks were not allowed. And, I've been there and I've seen people with dreadlocks working there. So it's like, it was a shocker to me. And, when I talked to her, I was like, well, what's your corporate number? And, she kind of had a little attitude about it. And, I didn't get nowhere with corporate because nobody answered. So, yeah, that's how that situation went. So I just, at that point, I was like, okay, well, we tried. And then I just posted his experience on Facebook and, that's how that went.
And then how long did it take before you realised actually that there's some traction gaining here? People are hearing about the story.
I would say probably the next day, whenever it started really just jumping, like going viral and stuff. One friend told me to make it public, and once I made it public, it just kept getting shared.
There was a designer who really saw us, and that's when the designer reached out to Corey to see if I could model. So when Corey hit us up, I was excited about it because it was new to me and it never happened. So I ran to my mom about it and told her. We got on the phone with her and she wanted us to log for JM for Jones Mine management. Scheduled for us to model in Austin. We went to Austin. We met Leslie and Bradley. They're really cool people. They taught me the ways how to model, to pose, and if I was on the runway, I walk the way I was to walk. And we did the main pictures, which I posted now. But I still got views coming. Yeah.
The job that you were originally going for, you say it was, obviously going to be a summer job. Now this modelling job that you've got, what's the difference in pay? Is this one better?
Right now we're in development. Right now we're getting him developed. We haven't got an actual payment as far as like getting signed. Right now we're in development phase. Whenever he get there, then of course modeling is gonna pay more.
What are friends saying about this? What's been their response to it?
Friends been contacting me a lot, saying congratulations and stuff. Keep moving, you getting big. And some people were like, now that you're famous, and some people that been hating on you, they're gonna try, be friends with you and stuff. And you can't let that happen. And I can't. Once I get famous, I can't forget about them because they was always there for me at the time. So I can't be like, oh, I don't know you, but it's you.
You got those kind of friends.
Yeah, I got those kind of friends. They don't want me to forget them, so it's. I'm glad they supported me. Not being a jerk about me, like, oh, hit me, give me a shout out or something. That's some of the friends that really didn't care about me, but now that I'm famous, they want to do something like that. But other than that, they've been really cool too.
And so, with your dreadlocks themselves, so when did you first decide? Do you know what, locks is what I'm going to go for locks? What happened? What inspired you?
Well, at first I had a mohawk and it was growing. I had Afro projects out there. When I started to think about dress and getting my head twisted up from the start, was in 8th grade. I decided to try something new, because I thought in my mind I probably would look better in dress one day, and that's actually what happened. I like having dreads. I've been growing my hair for 3 years now, and still letting it grow, but not too long. I don't like it that long. So